JT
I get it.
Spell failure, not forget me.
What?
What did you just say?
Your girl
I know. Did you see Bryce Harper got whacked in the head?
He did.
Yes,
He got
that
hit
was
in
a
the
few
face.
days ago. That was insane. It was this one.
Oh yeah. Part 1. Loki's dead. What if Loki that was from the Infinity War was a clone or fake? Here's the clue. Loki is right-handed. As we've seen in the MCU. When he attacks Thanos, he uses his left hand. Does that mean that Loki that was killed was fake? Maybe. Maybe. That would be interesting.
Do gods have dominant hands, though? That's my question.
Yeah, are they ambidextrous? Based on your reactions, like right now, I think that Luke is destroying me. Based on how you guys are being like, oh, well, we can't tell him. Like, I think Luke's destroying.
Should we start off with that, Owen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to episode 98. Guys, we are almost triple digits.
There.
We really got
When we hit triple digits, do we just like restart? Just like episode 1 again?
No, it just becomes 101. I don't think it breaks anything.
Does it like take off other episodes like the Instagram story?
I hope
That if you
not.
guys watched, you guys are very dedicated.
Yeah. Very.
Yeah, that we went
Way
a little
too
overboard
dedicated.
with that. But we were excited about the draft, which we're going to
El
talk about
Drafto.
a little bit later. But we're going to lead off with my favorite sports moment of 2021 so far.
Really? Wait.
The Eagles drafting Devonta Smith.
Second favorite. This moment is better. This is my favorite
What's the
sports
moment?
moment of
What's the
2021 so far. So, let me set the stage. We
Thursday.
started a fantasy basketball league last year.
Uh-huh.
I won the fantasy basketball league last year. Unfortunately,
It
as the
didn't
playoffs
count.
were about to begin, it was cut short because the NBA
And
was
it didn't
cut
count,
short.
so he didn't win anything.
The fantasy app told me I won.
No. No.
I am listed as
No.
the winner because
No.
I had the best record and I had the
No.
most points scored.
That
I count
does
it.
not matter.
Anyway, this year,
I'm for once on Parker's side.
we add Luke to the mix as a joke, type of thing, because Luke has no idea anything about basketball. We're trying
Still
to help
don't.
him. We're trying to help him learn more
You guys didn't help at all.
about basketball.
Did not help at all.
We might have to quiz him on some basketball. Actually, we'll do that right now. We'll tell you the score that Luke's fantasy basketball team put up, and then we'll show you his
Did
basketball
he
knowledge
put up
just
like
as
thousands
like
of points?
just as like a combination.
Do
to-
you have Kevin Porter Jr. and Jason Tatum dropping
that?
like 50?
Exactly.
Who?
Just as like a juxtaposition.
No, I
So,
don't have either of those people on my team.
Okay,
So,
well that's positive.
Parker, on the other hand, has been way overly confident about his team,
What do you
despite
mean?
his team being thoroughly mediocre because he didn't draft them because he wasn't paying attention when we had the draft, and his team got
I wasn't even
I
there.
didn't draft
I had
mine
a
either.
basketball game.
his team got auto drafted.
I had a basketball
It was
game.
during your flex. How did you have a basketball game
our
during flex?
It was during our
I
flex.
was playing basketball.
Okay.
Luke's team also got auto drafted. So
Because I was taking an English test.
what Luke has done
But I also
fantastically
was just an English
is he
class.
has been the most active waiver wire person in the league. He's done a great job with that. Parker, on the other hand, has not cared at all and then blamed the fact that he doesn't care for the reason his team has lost.
Yeah, because I haven't really looked at it a lot just because there's no dinero on the line. Maybe we'll have to get into that next time.
Okay.
But if there was something on the line,
Yeah.
But I will say this right now. I'm pretty sure that if you add up all the players that I've benched over the course of the season,
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Walked right into that one, buddy.
Because we
did
did do that.
We anticipated you saying this.
So let's show them the score.
And we
The score
did the math.
That's the score.
Could you screenshot this and send it to me so I can edit
Yes.
it in later?
That's the score.
so I'm losing by like 500.
We added up. It was like 230.
You had 291 bench
Oh.
points for people you didn't
So
start
you would
because you
still
weren't paying
be-
attention
you would
to your
still be
roster.
down.
Luke still smoked you.
No. My point is that if I had started bench players throughout the season, my overall record would be higher. Therefore, I wouldn't be playing Luke in this
Luke is
round.
the 1 seed. He's been dominating the league.
I
Parker's
would have been
snuck
the 1
into the
seed.
playoffs.
Luke would have been the 2 seed.
I had an
who's-
11 win streak going and lost last week, but we're not going to talk about that.
Luke has been dominant. He's crushing Parker. Parker's somehow now blaming the fact that he was an irresponsible manager for this loss in the regular season. Don't know how
there's
that
still time. There's
helps
still
you.
time.
One day.
There is one game left, and
There's
you have to
time.
make up 500 points.
And I have
There's
every
time.
single one on my roster playing today.
I do.
No,
too.
you have a couple people. Although if he actually adjusted
But-
his bench, where all 3 of his people are playing,
Well, I will just say this.
He's
If-
also got 1,
if
2,
you look at-
3, 4 people that are injured.
If I was creating a real team, I would want my team more than Luke's team. But my
Very
team is
good.
better.
Very
No. As
then
in
why
better,
did your
as in-
team lose?
No, I would rather have my guys.
I don't have a lot
That's
of.
not what this
well,
is
I don't have a
about.
lot of big names on my team. I just have a lot of people that score
Luke's team
fantasy
just has good
points.
chemistry.
Like this guy,
man.
Miles Bridges. I don't even know who that
Actually,
is.
yeah, hold on. I want to have Luke do a breakdown.
Yeah.
But
of his-
look, I mean, he's
Explain
getting,
to us the
he's-
players on your team.
He's
Luke.
getting like almost 20 points every week. He got 14 in the 1 week, but then after that, it's been 20 a week.
Okay, but seriously.
And then let's see, this guy, legend right here,
my team.
Carl Anthony Towns.
over 20 points a week.
That
I mean,
guy.
that's solid. Trey Young had just came back. He had 24 points last night. Just came off of a second-degree ankle sprain. This guy's been doing 30 points almost every week
Who's
for the
this
past
guy?
4 weeks. Kelly
I literally.
Onyuk.
Did you just say Kelly Olyuk?
Onyuk.
Olenek.
Olenek.
Parker's.
So it actually
Parker's
says how
top
it
5
sounds.
favorite players.
Okay, no. So Zach LaVine and Sabonis are out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my team is literally an all-star lineup. Devin Booker,
Because it's a fantasy league
Zach
with 8
LaVine.
teams.
Zach LaVine, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Sabonis, Beal, John Morant, Zion Williamson, and John Wall. Like what? That
I've got Trey
Yeah.
Young and
Wait,
Trey
why'd you
Young.
throw John Wall in there
Yeah,
with
why-
everybody else?
wait. That's 1,
That's a lot of all stars.
2. How many all stars does Luke have?
Probably not.
3,
Parker, when you have too many
4,
all stars on your team,
5,
they can't all
6,
get the ball.
7. But they play for different teams.
Luke's team is made up
7.
of some all stars and some average guys. They're better at distributing. They're better at playing together as a unit.
But the
This
thing
is
is,
fantasy.
fantasy is about not your team playing together. Fantasy is about how many points
the
they
joke.
score.
Oh man,
And
I don't.
Luke is still crushing. Yeah, Luke's roster is just not as good as Parker's.
It's
not even close.
It's just not.
I know more names on Parker's roster than I do on my roster, but I guess
Luke's team has
I
been
don't know.
dominant. Like, you haven't had close games. You've scored more than everybody consistently. But
I
they
have a
add up.
100% chance of making the playoffs.
I do as well.
So the
take
championship-
that.
Let's go!
It's gonna
We're
be-
insane.
And so does Owen.
Yeah. Championship's going to be
Guys,
me
you gotta
and
do the
Luke.
triple. Like, everyone put their fingertips together like this, and it...
That was weird. Let's never do that again. The NFL draft happened. That's
Not
going
even... Whoa.
What? Owen, I need you to find a sound effect again.
The compilation of Luke's weird noises continues.
Yes.
With voice
You
cracks.
guys don't get that yet. That's a best of 2021.
Yeah.
All of the weird noises Luke has made, plus many other categories. So there's a teaser. Oh, for the 100th episode, we could do like teasers of some of the
Oh
categories.
yeah, that would be good.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Let us know. We have no idea what we're gonna do for that. Luke suggested going to a Phillies game, but that would be very short notice, and
Did you
also
paint
they're
that
in
wall?
We could
Toronto.
go to a Sixers
No.
game.
Oh.
We could go to a Sixers game for
That
the
would be
100th
fun.
episode.
I
much
want to
do
go to. I
basketball
want to go to a
tickets
playoff
cost?
game. A Sixers game.
There you go. If we go to like a round one,
So it's gonna cost
Game.
money, obviously.
How much?
So we gotta pay.
let's find out. If we go to a
no,
round,
you get it on StubHub like 30 minutes before the game.
that's too risky.
No, that's what we do every time we go.
What?
We figured out how to do it so
What?
that we
Okay.
always get tickets.
When do the basketball playoffs
That
start?
seems kind of scary.
You get them for like discounts.
When do basketball play?
But
when do the
what
ticket?
if-
When do games start?
Playoffs?
Yeah.
I think it's like 2 or 3
they have
weeks.
10
They have
games
10
left,
games.
so
Yeah.
probably 2 weeks.
I would say like 2 weeks.
if you just search like Sixers playoff tickets,
I can.
if
I
we
can
get
find
if we
dates.
get first round, so that's just gonna cost less,
Yeah.
and then we don't do game 5, or it's a best of
It's a best of 7.
it's best of 7 the whole way through.
It's,
Oh yeah, you're right.
is
You're
it-
right.
Wait,
Yeah.
did it change?
Round 1 is best of 7. Yeah.
Yeah, they're always best of 7.
Yeah. So if we go to anything that's like not game 7,
Well,
that'll probably
But that-
cost less.
but it would also be better.
Yeah, but it would cost more.
So it's worth it. It's worth it.
Oh,
But
my
I don't
word.
want to go to their round one. They're gonna dominate round one.
Exactly. We get to see them win.
Round two is where it's at. I want or versus
Round 2, they
Brooklyn.
could be playing the Nets.
round 3.
Or no, there's no way they'd be playing the Nets. The Knicks. They could be playing the Knicks round 2.
That would be so fun to watch.
Like, not really. If you're
See.
them versus the Knicks or them versus whoever
I don't
they
want
play
to
in
watch a
round
blowout though. Blowout, that's just boring.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be such a close game like them versus the Nets.
We probably
would
can't
get-
do Eastern
we would
Conference
get to
Finals
see-
against the Nets.
We would
That
get to see
wouldn't-
Simmons.
I don't
We'd get
think
to see
we'd have
Embiid.
the
We'd
money
get
to do
see,
that.
We get to see James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant. We get to see all those
I don't
guys.
think we'd have the money for a Eastern Conference Finals.
True, maybe we
That would
ask
be a bit of a
our
stretch.
parents to donate some to us
They'll totally
for
do
the
that.
content.
Right. Yes. If they're skeptical, just say for the content,
Yeah.
and that'll convince them.
Instead of FTK,
We
it's
also gotta-
FTC.
We also got to get to a Phillies game this year.
There you go. We do. That'll be easier. We have all summer to get to a Phillies game. We will definitely.
We can
do that.
get
That's
we
gonna
can
happen.
get
a box.
baseball-
We can get a box.
No. No, boxes, like while they're
No,
fun,
like
it's
a-
actually kind of fun just sitting
It's
in the
really
seats,
fun.
doing,
like-
eating
like
stadium food.
like a cardboard box.
Oh,
We'll just get a box.
Yeah,
That's the box we can afford.
yeah,
Not an in-game box. We'll just bring a box
yeah.
with.
Well, boxes
Food.
they're so far away from the field. I wanna sit right up. I wanna be able to
Yeah.
grab a ball like in the air, like snag
like
it.
where we sat was when we
Yes.
when we went.
The
Yes,
last time
let's
we
sit
went to
there.
a Phillies game. Yeah, we were in prime foul ball territory. Didn't get a single foul ball though.
There were some that
Really?
came close.
Yeah.
Well, I want the
You have
home
to get
run
really
ball.
lucky.
I want
home run
I
ball.
want Ronald Acuna to just toss me
We
one.
said we're going to a Braves game.
Actually, that's good. If you go early, you go for batting practice.
Yeah.
They
Oh, yeah.
toss baseballs all
Yeah.
the time.
Which we would do. We could go in early.
You
to
could
bat.
do that.
I have a streak. I haven't gone to a baseball game. Well, I've gone to one, and when I sat in the box, right, you're not gonna catch a baseball there.
That's the
But
window.
I almost did actually. That's a
Wow.
story for another day.
Okay.
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I've never been to like a Barnstormers game, and I went to one other Phillies game that I haven't gotten a ball.
How many
Wow.
games have you been
Yeah.
to?
Like probably like 6. I have like 6 of them
Nice.
in my.
We should go to a Barnstormers
I got
game
3 at
too.
one game one time. That was fun.
Whoa. We should become a Barnstormers
And then my parents made me
podcast.
stop getting them so the other kid could get them. That was not fun.
We should become a Barnstormers podcast. We followed the KBO. We were rooting for the Lions. Didn't go very
Didn't
well.
go very well. No.
I say the Barnstormers were off last year. I say we become a Barnstormers podcast. Luke's got all the Barnstormers memorabilia.
I
We could
do.
bring some of it on.
I have a barn,
We're friends with Adam Godwin kind of now.
and
We could be a Barnstormers podcast.
yeah. I like that idea.
There you go. That started with what? Episode 100 go into a Sixers game?
Yes.
Ooh, we selected defensive tackle Marlon Tuipulotu.
Why are we taking defensive tackles?
Tuipulotu.
Okay. Draft.
Tuipulotu.
The Eagles started way up here, and then it's kind of just gone,
Yeah.
and now we're way down here.
Yep.
Why are we we need corners. Like,
At least we got Devonta Smith.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
really
we
the-
should
But
turn him into a
everybody-
corner.
Okay,
So-
every single person that I hear is saying Devontae.
Yes,
I know.
Public.
So wait, but
No,
this is
announcement.
Devontae
No.
though.
It's Devonta.
Have
There's
you
an
know?
A at the end of it.
But has he said
Has he told you it's Devonta?
Because it could be
It
Devontae
could be
pronounced
Devontae.
like
Yeah.
A
I've
is
heard
in,
it
Like
I've heard it-
A.
A is in 8.
Yeah, I've heard it both ways. That's the thing.
We'll just have to ask him, I guess.
Let me call him
Yeah.
up right now.
Yeah,
Do you have his
DM
number?
him.
Why
him.
didn't
Actually,
you send me his number?
Just DM
Wait,
Devonta
yeah,
Smith.
actually DM him. Say
Why
is
do
your-
people keep?
no
calling you
Ask him,
Devontae?
ask him. Say is your name Devonta or Devontae? Just like emphasize it
Yeah.
so that we know. So just be like, hey, I'm super excited that you're on the Eagles. I love your game. I love your style.
That's a bit of a long message, but
True. Shorten it up a little bit. While Luke does that, we will talk about JG Graybell.
sure.
JG Graybell is a small family owned and operated company
Volkswagen.
dedicated to doing whatever you want plumbing related. They are awesome because they fix your pipes, they fix your windshield
It's
wiper
Devontae.
fluid.
What? Breaking
himself.
news!
He
Breaking
said it
news!
himself.
Hold on,
It
play
is?
it loud. Play it loud.
I'm Devonta Smith.
Yeah, it's
What?
Devontae. It's Devontae.
He's not gonna say his own name wrong.
Yeah.
So. Owen, you've been
Wow.
so misleading.
Yeah, you misled me.
I've been so
And
annoyed
me.
with people for calling him Devontae. Well, that's how it's spelled.
Not
Wow.
You don't say my name, Lauka. Like, you can...
Luke.
Okay, that's
What?
not.
No,
That
like,
didn't make
you can
sense.
pronounce names. You could... Your
Sounds
name
like
can be
Luke.
spelled...
That's how Luke would pronounce Luka Doncic's name.
La Buca.
You can spell a name however you want and pronounce it any other way.
Oh.
You can spell the name C-A-T and pronounce it dog.
No, you're
No.
really not
Yes.
making your case
No.
very well.
I do not agree.
I was
All I
confused
can say
because
is Owen has misled us.
normally when the way the name Devontae is spelled, it's like Davante.
But Zeke is
Yeah.
Zeke is spelled
Zeke is
Z-
spelled
Z-E-C-H.
instead of Z-E-K-E.
Yes.
So
I'm just saying
Or Z-Z-E-A-K.
the way Devontae is normally spelled, there's an E at the end,
Well-
not an A. But if he says it like that, I'll change with.
okay,
We'll
but
call him Devontae.
his last name is so generic that they wanted to make his first name a little unique. So they went with an A at the end instead of an E.
Sure. And it worked out.
What if
He
it's
got drafted
Devontae
10th
Smith?
overall. No, let's not
No?
start that.
Wait, instead of Smith, it's Smith.
Smithy.
Smythe.
Because apparently we're saying vowels like their pronunciation. Like A, it's Devontae, not Devonta. And
Wait, so
Smith
it's
is
D.
Smithy.
It's D. Devonte.
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 Smithy.
Devonte
Smythe.
Smythe.
Devonte Smithy.
I just hate that name now. We just ruined his
We
name.
just totally ruined his career. He's gonna be so bad.
No,
No,
don't say that.
because
Actually,
it's the Eagles.
Yeah, knock on wood. There you go.
It's the Eagles because they'll find a way somehow. Somehow he's gonna get hurt for some reason because it's the Eagles. Whoa! Glimpse into reality.
Literally a peek behind the curtain.
I'm so strong I punched wood.
Yeah, I think we've made that joke before.
We have.
It was just when you accidentally did it. This time you actually intentionally assaulted it.
Yeah, just like my leg got assaulted.
Hmm. And if your plumbing gets assaulted, JG Grable Plumbing will fix it.
717-768-3276. www.jggrable.com. Guess what? I saw JG Grable today.
We saw one of the vans.
No, we went to Octorara. I didn't even know they're on the way.
Oh,
to-
you passed the facility?
Yeah, it's like past that
Nice.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And we passed that. I was like, in my head, I thought, JG Graybill.
And everyone
You
else
didn't
in
say
your
that
class-
out loud?
No.
Parker's just sitting there clapping, thinking in his head, and people are like, what is he doing? It's the plumbing company, guys!
They pay me. They give me money.
And then he gave the ad read, and everybody was like, oh, okay.
JG
I get
Graybill,
it.
smell failure, not forget me.
What?
What did you just say?
Your girl,
I know.
Yogi.
I know you said family owned and operated company,
But that's not
But you
what I
said
have
it.
heard.
in the most.
Oh.
What just
Oh,
Oh.
man.
Jinx.
Nice. So the NFL draft obviously happened. As Eagles fans, we were pumped to get
If you
Devonta
watched
Smith.
our 99...
Devontae Smith.
Now, yeah, you're
No!
taking out. Now we
Now
get to be
I'm-
annoyed to him. Let's go.
Yeah. And people that say Devonta are so annoying.
Yeah, no one likes it. We gotta convince all Philly fans. It's
Hey,
Devontae.
we said Devonta.
We were
But that's because Owen convinced us. We
Yeah.
should stop listening to. Since we thought that's because Owen knows like everything about sports, so we just thought he was right.
Yeah.
What number does he wear?
6.
Six.
Yes!
I will remember that. That's the first number
Yep.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
go.
from now on, I will
I
remember
literally don't
numbers
even know
starting
Patrick
with
Mahomes' number anymore.
15.
Although I saw today
There you go.
that Darius Slay's changing from 24 to 2.
Oh, he is?
I didn't even know that he was number 24. But I do.
He
I
wore
know-
number 24 for Kobe.
Yeah, now he's changing to
That was
number
what he
2.
changed.
Could be.
So
Are we just mispronouncing people's names?
so
all the time
another jersey for
There you
you.
go.
Actually, Kobe's name is pronounced right. Kobe. Because
Let's not get into this.
Yeah, you're
again.
right, you're right.
Technically, sure. Yeah, I am gonna have to remember a bunch of numbers. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, get the 24 out of your head, and now it's 2 for Darius Slay.
Yeah, I believe he wore 23 with Detroit.
Oh, really? So he's a number jumper. A number jumper.
Classic number jumper, Darius Slay.
is that a common term that's used?
It
is
is
now.
now.
Nice. Where was I? The Eagles selected Devonta Smith, 10th overall. It was on our story, and because I thought our reaction was just amazing.
I think we had a more hype reaction for the trade than we did with
Yes,
the actual pick.
because we
Yeah.
knew.
Well, yeah,
what
we knew
it
after
meant.
the trade what it. Yeah, exactly.
because
So we
we
were
knew-
like,
yeah,
yes.
but,
Because
like,
we were devastated on the inside.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the clip
were
before
devastated.
we were discussing: do we take Justin Fields
What do
or
we
do we
do?
trade back?
Yeah.
Because we saw the Cowboys traded back, and my first thought was, oh, they traded back, but they obviously didn't trade with the Eagles, so the Giants are still going to get Smith.
Yeah.
But then, lo and behold, it changed to green.
And
I know.
we lost it.
Well,
We
I-
went berserk.
So many teams flashed through my head of who could have traded up there. I was thinking
Patriots.
I literally just
Yeah.
thought any good team. I was like thinking Saints, Green Bay, Tampa, just like any good team. For some reason, those were the first teams that came to mind. And then we saw the Eagles.
The Eagles are a great team, Park. I don't know how you could classify them as not.
Well, they
one of the
were in
goods.
2017.
yeah. Record-wise last year. But yeah, so we were thrilled with that move. We were like, faith is restored in Howie.
We took Carolina.
He's
We took
back.
Coastal Carolina edge number 1.
Why are we taking so many D linemen?
Another D line.
Luke's getting
Tyrone.
updates on the Eagles draft that's happening right now.
We have so many picks in the
Jackson.
6th round.
We do
like
have
4
so
of
many
them.
picks. Yeah.
We need just cornerbacks.
Jackson.
We draft every cornerback that there is in the draft. One of them will be good.
But for some reason, we take just so many defensive linemen.
But why we don't need them? I don't get it. Why does he love defensive linemen?
Maybe because when we won the Super Bowl, our
It's-
D line we had like 6 good defensive
Yeah.
linemen, so they could rotate them.
But that's not gonna
But-
happen. Like,
Yeah.
it's like
No.
Also, the way the game's evolving, I'd rather have good corners.
And while we do have an old defensive line, and we will need a new one, but like that's something
They're
that
just
can be
gonna line
rebuilt
us up.
easier over
over
time.
we have plenty of picks
Whereas-
next year too.
Exactly. We have like I feel like we should have focused more on corners in this draft
Teams-
and went
Yes.
for more defensive linemen.
Because
next year.
corners we need right now.
Yes.
D linemen we have a little bit more time.
they're old, but they've still got.
it's gonna be so
yeah.
annoying every
'Cause
single.
they were still good last year.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be so annoying when every single wide receiver has an 100-yard game on us.
Exactly.
Especially in the NFC East.
And it's not even going to be their best wide receiver because we have Darius Slay.
It's going to be their number 2.
Darius Slay will give up like 70 yards, but then like whoever's next is going to give up like
Yeah.
200.
And the problem is, in the NFC East, all the teams we're going up against, sure, you can put Darius Slay on Amari Cooper, Terry McLaurin, Kenny Galladay, but then our number 2
They've all
corner,
got
either
weapons.
Avonte Maddox or
CeeDee Lamb.
somebody else, is going to have to go up against CeeDee Lamb and De'Ami Brown, Curtis
Yeah.
Samuel, Kadarius
Yeah.
Toney. It's not going to go well.
Yeah,
yeah,
there's,
the Giants literally got Kadarius Toney just to light up the Eagles
but
because
the Jags aren't in the NFC East.
the Jags. What?
The Giants?
Oh, I thought you said the Jags. Like
No,
the
the
Jaguars.
Giants. The
I thought-
Giants.
Yeah, I thought you said the Jags. I was kind of confused.
No.
I was really confused where you were going with
the
that
Jags did not draft.
one. I don't think do we even
Kadarius
play
No,
Toney.
they did
Jacksonville.
They did not. Actually, I don't think we
What
know
do you
who
think
it
about
was
that
here,
pick?
but
What do you think about no?
The
not
Giants taking Kadarius Toney?
No, the Jags taking a running back, Travis.
Oh, it's
Etienne.
never a good idea to take a running back in the
Yeah.
first round.
No.
I
I
know.
think we all know that by
But
now.
like, I don't get it.
It's
They already
like-
have James Robinson.
yeah, that too.
Yeah,
They-
that was
like,
weird.
for
They
the Steelers,
need everything
Like
else.
they literally got James Robinson in the
They
6th
need
round.
they
last
need
year.
everything except for running backs.
Yes.
Yeah,
And they drafted a running back in the first round.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, they also don't need a quarterback, so
Well,
no. That was curious because at least the Steelers like don't have
Yeah.
a running back, so they can kind of justify it.
Yeah, like the Steelers, honestly, in my opinion, they would have been fine with Benny Snell. Like running back isn't a position that's
Yeah.
valued that much.
I'd rather have an offensive lineman to block for Benny Snell than
Yeah.
have nobody to block for Najee Harris.
Yeah, they literally could have gotten a round 1 offensive tackle, like, offensive lineman.
Nope.
I mean, that's fine with me. They're not the
Yeah.
Eagles. If the Eagles would have drafted like, what if the Eagles drafted some guy that was projected in like the 6th round? That would have sucked.
Would have been bad.
wouldn't have surprised me, but it would have been bad.
Yeah, but yeah, we were thrilled. You can check out. I'll put a link or a clip or something of the video. We had a pretty great reaction
Yeah.
because we were
Owen
super
posted
pumped.
that on YouTube.
And
Yeah.
I'm really injured. I got a head.
Dude.
I got a leg.
I was watching
Dead
the
leg.
beginning of that video, and Parker looked like he was about to fall asleep at the
Oh
draft.
yeah,
Oh.
my eyes. Oh my gosh.
You
You
were
were
tired.
like,
I was tired.
yeah.
Yeah,
Then I walked in
was-
with Chick-fil-A, and you were very awake.
Oh yeah, then I
No.
woke up.
And then we took Devonta Smith, and there was electricity in his veins.
Yeah, then I was hyped up.
Then he was Thor.
There's like a little buzz, like you can kind of just feel like
the
excited.
environment.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna say he was buzzed, and I was like, let's not.
No, let's not go there.
Just felt a buzz.
Yeah.
Different.
It's different.
Different things.
It's different.
So the first round was really exciting. We can discuss general draft stuff first. First, let's go through the Eagles. So Devonta Smith, second round. We had. What are you doing? Second round, we had
It's an instrument.
great defensive backs on the board. Trayvon Morig, projected first round guy.
We should have taken
And
him.
Asante Samuel Jr., projected early second round corner.
Yeah.
Did not take either of them.
No.
It
would've
wasn't
been great.
It wasn't a terrible pick. We got the heir to Jason Kelsey, another
Good-
Alabama
another
guy,
Alabama-
center
we
Landon
can-
Dickerson.
So now we've got
And did
Alabama
you see-
center to Alabama quarterback to Alabama wide receiver. That could
Yeah.
be a good trio.
It
but
could be good. And the only thing is, as Owen was probably going to say, he's got an injury
yes,
history.
he's torn both his ACLs, and he's just
And he's-
coming off a torn ACL right
and
now.
he
Yeah.
had that's not it though. He's also had like
Oh,
ankle
yeah.
sprains
Yeah, but,
and
like,
other things.
I was
Yeah.
more talking like
Yeah,
really.
I know.
really
Those
the
are the
bad
bad
ones.
ones.
He has first round level talent, kind of
Yes.
like Caleb Farley, where it's like Caleb Farley would have been the best corner in the
Yeah.
draft if he didn't have back problems. Same with Landon Dickerson. So it wasn't a bad pick. He's really good. We're going to need somebody to replace Jason Kelsey.
Obviously, we still have Kelsey for this year, so this will be
Yes.
more of a training year for him. Kind of a
Yeah.
get the feel, rehab,
Learn under
get
Kelsey.
strong and healthy,
And
then-
a good center is important. Because,
Yes.
very important.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason Kelsey has been a huge deal for the Eagles.
Yeah.
And he's
Oh,
been
yeah.
a really big help.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's just, it was more of a pick that you would expect a playoff team to make.
Yeah.
Instead of a team that has a
Like
wide
the
variety
Bucs.
of needs.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
exactly.
be thinking you'd be picking a backup at
Yeah.
that spot.
When
And-
you need
yeah.
cornerbacks desperately because
It-
teams let you up.
I feel like
five
yes.
I
years
feel
ago.
like the Eagles are making. Let me finish my sentence before you jump in. They're making good draft picks that would be better if it was later in the draft.
Yes.
They need to be making getting the center, getting the defensive tackles. That's great for later in the draft.
Yeah.
But right now we needed to focus on getting the
cornerback.
the corners.
Especially
Couldn't remember who they
because
were
we have
called.
so many picks next year.
Yeah.
And we have these 5 picks in the last 2 rounds.
I also think that running back that pick was a little unnecessary as soon as it was. Again, could have been better later in the draft, but a little unnecessary. I mean,
5th round running back.
yeah.
I'm not as upset about
more
that
for next.
one.
That would have been more for next year. I think,
3rd
but-
round defensive tackle.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was
Milton.
Also has injury history,
Milton
right?
Hershey.
Also has injury history.
Not as bad
Not
as
as bad.
Dickerson.
Not
He basically
torn ACL.
the reason they took him was because he was a pretty good prospect in college, and then he tore it up at his testing basically.
Yeah.
Like his
Yeah.
testing numbers were off the charts. He gained
He
a bunch of weight.
Okay.
He had similar levels to Aaron Donald.
He can bench 500 pounds. I watched a video.
Yeah.
He was benching 500.
He's a freak athlete.
That's 5 plates on each side.
yeah.
That's insane. That guy's so strong.
He's insanely strong. He's very quick. They said he can play D tackle and D end, and it's same with Dickerson. It's he's a good player. It's a good pick in a vacuum, but again, when there's defensive backs sitting there that you could have taken, it doesn't quite fit the needs. It seems like they're just going best overall player instead of needs, which again is a very playoff level team thing to do. Just take the best player available. We don't need to worry about a certain position. Doesn't make much sense.
Right now we're in a rebuilding
Well, and that's
state.
what Howie said.
Yeah.
That's what Howie said. Remember?
Yeah.
In that text or that post that you sent us, it said that he's didn't want to reach on guys, so he's just taking
the best available.
Yeah.
But it's we're not going to have any corners.
It's not reaching when you need them.
Yeah,
A reach isn't-
Well, it depends. It
Well,
could be a reach.
Yeah, but who is there? It's not a reach. It's an obvious.
Yeah, we could have
exactly. There
literally
were
had-
guys there that wouldn't have been a reach.
Yeah.
So the Eagles draft hasn't been as awful as last year, but we're still the glamour of the first round has worn off quickly. Let's just say
Well,
that.
and last year we were at least okay, maybe Jalen Rager's really good. We don't know,
He wasn't.
but he
Well,
wasn't.
Well, he was
he
injured.
was hurt.
most
He
of
was
the
hurt. He was
season.
hurt. I think he'll be a good number 2.
Yeah, definitely.
I would just
Behind
rather have a
Devonta.
combo
Maybe.
of Smith
I
and
don't-
Jefferson.
Maybe
I think
he's
he'll
another
be-
JJ Arcega-Whiteside. Maybe
It could be. We don't know. We really haven't seen
he
much of
hasn't
him
done
yet.
anything.
Yeah. We don't
I'm
know.
hoping that he'll be better. We didn't see him a lot because of injury. I'm hoping he'll
Yeah.
be better.
General-
As a number 2.
Yes. Yeah, I would think so.
We got Greggy in
We'll
the
see,
slot.
Greggy. And if Travis Fulgham can be anywhere close to what he was in that 1 month in October,
Yeah.
that's a great third best wide receiver to have.
Yeah.
We're getting way ahead of ourselves with the Eagles talk. The general draft.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just do who do you think was the best? Who do you think had the best pick? The best value or just the best pick in
In
general?
the first round.
And who do you think had the worst pick? Yeah, let's stick to the first round because I don't think people will care as much about the later rounds and whatnot. So,
Okay.
best pick, worst pick.
I
Let's,
think best pick, number 7, the Lions
Mm.
with Sewell, because it's a need for them, and he's going to be crazy good for years to come. And he also wasn't expected to fall down to them, so I think that pick was, like, they were super happy about that. And he's going to be really good. And you always need a really good offensive lineman, so.
Yeah.
I would say best pick. I know I just said we're not going first round, but my guy was expected to go in the first round and went at like in the second pick of the second round to the Jets, Elijah Moore.
Yeah.
As their top second round pick. That was a fantastic move.
Mm-hmm.
Get Zach Wilson, a nice slot guy.
That's true.
Was expected to go in like the 20s, fell to the second round. They jumped on him. That was a great pick by the Jets.
I'm going to give my pick to the Bears, trading up to get Justin Fields.
That's good.
I think I mean, it's quite obvious that they need a quarterback.
Andy Dalton is not going to be.
Andy Dalton is not a starter. I mean, Mitch Trubisky is far gone.
Like they would have needed, they would have needed a QB next year. Like
it was a desperate need for them, and they played really smart trading up to a team that may have immediate needs.
Yeah, I agree. Now worst pick, I'm gonna go with what I mentioned earlier. The Steelers with a running back, just because one, I think that I like Benny Snell. I'm not a Steelers fan, but from what I've watched of the Steelers, I think he's actually good. So I think they would have just been fine with Benny Snell. And picking a running back first round, like we said, they're not valued in the modern NFL. They used to be a lot more valuable. Mm-hmm. So I don't think it's a good pick. You could have gotten a lineman. Lineman, any position really. So.
Yeah, I would go Raiders.
Yeah.
Because they reached on Alex Leatherwood, but they made up for it by taking Trayvon Moehrig in the second round, who fell to them, which they technically could have flipped those. They could have taken Moehrig in the first round, Leatherwood in the second, whatever. But that made up for that one. We already went over ETN to the Jaguars, also being a bad pick. So I'll go with the DB that we wanted so badly, Patrick Surtain to the Broncos. Not a good pick by the Broncos. I think Surtain will be really good, but I think the Broncos should have taken a QB because I know they're trying to get Aaron Rodgers, but what if you don't?
Yeah.
You have such a good roster that they can't afford to miss on Aaron Rodgers.
Drew Lock.
Because it's Drew Lock or Teddy Bridgewater.
Taking
taking this team up against Patrick Mahomes.
Yikes.
In the West. So I think Patrick Surtain himself will be good, but I think the Broncos, especially with Justin Fields and Mac Jones still there, they needed to take a quarterback just in case they don't land Aaron Rodgers in a trade.
Well, okay, so you know how we were saying earlier, this is kind of like complex stuff. But if the Broncos hadn't selected Surtain, then the Cowboys would have drafted him.
And then the Giants would have taken Smith.
Yeah, but I heard from the man himself, what's his name? The one that breaks all the news.
Adam Schefter.
Adam Schefter. Yeah, that the Eagles and Cowboys were putting up smoke screens of like fake reports, and they never actually wanted a cornerback. So they wouldn't.
The Cowboys didn't want a corner.
They would have drafted the linebacker. They would have drafted Micah.
So they were drafting Micah Parsons.
They were drafting.
So they got him.
So that's probably why they traded back with us.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
good job by the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take it though. So you're saying we would have gotten our guy Smith either way?
No, we would have gotten Surtain
because the Giants.
The Giants would have taken him. Yeah.
Well, unless the Giants took.
We would have been fine with Surtain or
the Giants. The Giants
probably we're good either way.
Yeah. So
they probably would have gone Smith. You're right.
And
that's interesting.
Yeah, that's just. It was a video that he was saying that was the example he gave of smoke screens and how teams were using them.
Yeah. I'm going to give, in my opinion, one of the not so good picks of the first round to the 8th pick, Carolina Panthers, taking J.C. Horn.
I consider that one.
I know we talked about this, especially when we were doing our mock draft, how we thought he wasn't going to be as good as people were hyping up. I think that's what you said. And with Patrick Surtain still there, I feel like if you're going to take a corner right there, you got to take the best one right there, Patrick Surtain, opposed to taking J.C. Horn, who... in comparison, seems mediocre.
Yeah, Owen was saying how his style, he's very physical, and he could get called for that.
Yeah. It sounds good, but the NFL has a much more, I don't know, they call a lot more pass interference.
Yeah, they call tons of pass interference.
So we'll see how that'll translate.
And he could be really good. He has lots of potential.
He has a very high ceiling. So Surtain is the safer pick.
He's a very risky.
Yeah, it'll just play out. We'll see
how that plays out.
Over the next 5 years, we'll be able to tell.
We'll check back in with you when we're When I'm graduating
When I'm
college.
22.
Yeah.
22. Jeez.
Parker won't be in college. Maybe. We're assuming Parker won't be
Did
in
you
college.
know-
I'll be graduating college, and Luke will be like a third of the way through college.
Yeah. Yeah, or like 1/5 of the way through.
Somewhere not very
Most
far.
people are at their prime, like physically, when they're 23.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that you're at your prime creatively when you're 27.
Really. So maybe 25 is the ideal age.
Yeah, probably. You're like just starting to
And your
decline
brain
physically.
matures at 25.
It
It all
is.
comes full circle.
25
Full
is
circle.
the age to be. Comment if you're 25 and watching this.
Comment
listening to
2-5.
this. Let us
comment,
know.
Comment. Oh, have you seen those comments? Like comment
Let us know if
2-5
you're
without
25.
being interrupted. Like
Yes.
the long
What
words.
famous Eagles player wore number 25?
Donovan McNabb,
No. He wore 5.
Randall Cunningham.
Nope.
No.
It is an offensive player.
Okay.
It can't be a quarterback because
Alshon Jeffrey.
quarterbacks can't wear 25.
Okay.
There's literally one position on the offense that can wear 25.
I know what position it is.
It's lineman, right? Wide receiver.
It's not wide receiver,
Oh,
Luke.
I was so close.
Is it lineman? It's a lineman.
You have to act.
No!
What?
Like I said, you have to act confident. Oh, it's a tight end. No, it's not. No, that was a little just.
Okay,
David
you guys
Bell
have
offensive
officially
position.
listed every position except for this position that this
Linebacker.
Eagles player wore. Offense.
A center.
Oh.
He said line.
Oh yeah, you said lineman.
Oh, so what's the running back? It's a running back.
Yes.
Yes.
Which famous Eagles running back wore 25?
Oh,
This is bad.
Oh, LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I liked Shady.
Shady. There we go.
Cause I'm slim.
rough. LaShawn McCoy.
Cause I'm slim.
I'm not playing along with you.
You gotta
Shady, it's his nickname.
Yes,
no,
there
I
you
know
go.
that, but I'm not playing along with that. That does not deserve to be played along
Yes,
with.
I'm the real
Oh,
Shady.
man. That brings me into a really quick game. We're not going to spend super long on this, but I want you guys to think of some of the top picks from the draft, first round type of guys.
Okay.
Ask me, just give me their name, and I'll tell you what number they wore in college.
Trevor Lawrence.
16. Because I want to see if
Zach Wilson.
1.
We don't know if he's right. I'm gonna
You
look
can
this
verify.
up.
You can verify.
He is right.
I want to see.
No, I knew that. I knew he was right with that one. It just looks right on. Zach
I want to
Wilson.
see after watching the highlights in the draft when these guys got picked.
If you subconsciously picked
It's
it up.
yeah, it's like what's your number, but college edition.
Okay. Pratt Fryermouth.
Patrick
Fryermouth.
the Penn State tight end.
Who got drafted last?
87.
Really? You know that? Jeez, that was second round. Wow. Okay.
I think I saw a post from when the Steelers selected him that had a picture.
Okay. What about Kyle Pitts?
84. Although he'll be wearing 8 for the Falcons.
Ew,
It's gonna look
no,
weird seeing.
Yeah, no.
It's
ew,
gonna be
ew.
weird seeing a tight end with single digits.
Yeah.
If
that
it's any tight end, it'd be him because he's like a thinner
Mhm.
tight end. But it's gonna be, yeah, I don't know. Some of them are gonna look weird. It's gonna take a bit of getting used to.
Penei Sewell.
Okay. Eagles.
56
The Eagles.
or
third-
65. Wait.
I don't know. It's loading.
Oh, is it 56 or 65 for Sewell? 65. 65. Or is it 50? Wait a
Oh,
second.
But remember, he played for Oregon.
I went with 56 originally. I'm sticking with 56.
He played for Oregon.
Sticking with 56.
Oregon. You're not-
58.
Duh!
Ah, you're wrong.
All right.
You're terrible at
All right.
this.
that
I
was
bet
one.
you won't get Slater either.
78.
You probably got it. Patrick Surtain.
2.
70.
Yes. If there was just a line between that 0.
Yes.
70.
We stumped him.
Sertan is 0.
You just said he was
0.
2.
What am I saying? 2.
Oh.
I was thinking about the 0 and the 70.
Melvin,
Sertan is 2. You don't have to look that up.
Melvin
Yeah.
Gordon.
25. But
Greg Newsom
in
Jr.
college. Greg Newsom Jr. wears 20? No. I think he wears 2.
2.
Yes. Save.
Okay, what about Elijah Moore?
8. You don't even have to look that one up.
What about Randall Moore?
Rondale Moore?
Rondale Moore.
Rondale.
Riverdale.
4.
Okay. What about...
I love seeing Luke angrily click away from a picture. And he knows that I got it right.
What about?
What about
Najee
Kadarius
Harris?
Toney?
Kadarius Toney 1, Najee Harris 22.
Travis Etienne.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes.
9.
Oh.
Oh.
Devonta Smith.
Really? 6.
Oh. Dang, I thought you.
That's his NFL number. You said
Jalen
you were going to say his college
10.
number.
Jamar Chase.
1.
Rapid fire. Micah Parsons.
11.
The other Penn State guy that got drafted. Owuyu.
Jason Away.
Yes, Jason Away. We might get him.
I don't know that one.
Yes!
Actually, I'm just gonna guess. I don't know the answer to that. 8.
Trey Lance.
What's
Go
Away?
go OU go
Trey Lance is 5. You don't have to look that one up. Jason Away. I'm gonna say 8. I don't know what he wore.
I think we got him.
28.
I got the 8.
That's 3 that he's gotten wrong.
3. Yeah. All right, we can stop there. That didn't have to go that long. Luke and I
Mac Jones.
got cursed at
Alex
15.
Leatherwood.
10.
Zayvon Collins.
Luke and I got cursed at while driving.
Really?
Today.
Yeah,
Wait,
we did.
What
Like
happened?
We
a
did.
lot.
What do you mean, like a lot? That makes it sound like it was multiple times.
Oh, no.
Yeah, wait.
No, the one guy did it a lot.
Oh, okay.
So,
We were changing lanes and he was not happy
we
with
were
his changing
picking
lanes.
up Chick-fil-A.
Uh-huh.
A lot of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It looked like we
Sure.
were smuggling Chick-fil-A in my car.
Yes.
For
And
he was
an
jealous.
FCA event.
Yeah, he was
We
totally
should get
jealous.
FCA to sponsor us, I just realized.
Nah.
Is that possible?
Do they sponsor?
I don't know. They're not a real
They're not like for
company.
profit.
They're non.
Ugh.
So I don't know. Anyway, we were picking up Chick-fil-A for an FCA event, and we are we're going under a bridge that we're going to come out of and then go left and go back onto the highway. We came off the highway, Chick-fil-A, going back onto it.
Yeah, I know.
And so, well, yeah, you do, but I don't know if somebody hasn't. You've been here, so yeah, you can picture this. So we're coming out of Chick-fil-A. We turn right. We're heading towards the bridge. We're going as we go under the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Luke says we have to get over into the far left lane because he's looking at the GPS because we're trying to figure out how we can the fastest way to get back to the school from where we are.
Yeah,
And so
you got to merge.
I have
left.
to go across 2 lanes, right?
Yep.
So I go across the one, and as I'm going across, I'm looking to see if I can just go straight across into the second lane because I don't have much room to work with. And so I do. And I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't think that would work out very well. And then all of a sudden, there's this guy screaming curses at us.
Really?
As he goes past us slowly. He slows down on our right with his window open and his large tattooed arm hanging out the side to scream at us.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
We were just kind of in shock for a couple seconds. I chuckled. Luke just stared at him.
And
He
laughed.
drove off. Because, like, I don't even know where
Like,
he...
Wait,
No,
he passed
he
you on
was-
the right.
Yeah,
Was-
he
yeah.
was behind us.
He's behind us.
Like far enough behind us that we didn't cut him off. It was more he just had to slow down a
He had
little
to slow
bit
down a
so
little.
he doesn't rear end us.
He had to
Yeah.
slow
But,
down
like,
a little bit as we went
Then
across.
he got super mad about that for some reason.
I had my turn signal on. There was space.
Well,
like,
aren't you supposed to pass people on the left?
he didn't...
Well, it was just like a multi-lane road. It wasn't.
Yeah.
The only reason he was passing because we were
We
going
didn't
over.
pass
We were
him,
going
we were
over
in
to
front
the
of him.
turn lane.
Oh,
We were just
okay.
going over to
There
the
was,
turn lane.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
we
he
were-
was
and we were
going
stopped.
straight. He was going straight through the light. Light was green. He went past us.
Uh-huh.
And just, yeah, it was really interesting because I don't even know where. Like, obviously, I saw that he was behind us, but it was not close. Like, he didn't have to slam on the brakes or anything. He had to slow down only to yell at us.
Yeah.
Not to avoid hitting us. So I don't know why.
People these days.
Yeah, it was interesting. The first time I've been cursed at while driving, I'm guessing first time you've been cursed at while sitting in the passenger seat of a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't get cursed at, did we? When
What?
No, I don't think.
I don't
so.
think- I
Maybe
just-
we could hear him. But
Yeah, I
Did
mean,
you
he
get
didn't have
yelled
the
at
window
one
down.
time?
He didn't have the window down. He was talking. He was definitely yelling. I don't know if it was curse words or not.
Oh.
But that was.
Was this
At
also
Chick-fil-A.
exiting a Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
my
it was
word.
entering
Entering.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay. Man,
Um,
this Chick-fil-A is causing some... Not the Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A never causes the problems. The traffic around the Chick-fil-A.
yeah, the people
So
that are
was-
going.
Did you... What happened there?
So we were just turning into the Chick-fil-A. It's obviously super busy. I had gone like beyond the left-hand turn lane because obviously you just, as you sit in the intersection, you kind of creep up a little bit like normal, except that there was so much traffic that there was so many cars and it turned yellow and then it turned red. So I had to go like once it turned red, I was in the middle. So I had
You had
to
to
go
get out of
another
the way.
So yeah, so I turned left, right? But by that point, there was this guy that was turning right to go into the Chick-fil-A.
We were just trying to get out of the middle of the
And
intersection.
I turned left to go, and like he was right there too,
Oh.
and then like he like honked his horn and was like, dude, and I was like, I see you, I was gonna let you just go, but then like yeah, he ended up driving off, and then we
Yeah.
kind of avoided him, because I don't know, he seemed pretty mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call. Nice. Driving's fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, I haven't crashed.
There you go.
Only ran into my house once.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I wasn't gonna fist bump you.
Oh.
I was just gonna say haven't crashed. And
Hopefully right into my house.
And that wasn't even when you had your permit.
Nope.
That was when
Wait,
you were
shh,
15.
you have to cut that out.
Pre-permit.
No.
You're not
You're
gonna
not gonna get arrested
post-
for driving on
You're
your
not
own
gonna get-
driveway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was my private property.
Yeah. Also, you couldn't get arrested like a year later for not having your permit.
Double jeopardy.
Wait, that's not worth their time.
The FBI are like, man, this guy's
The
trouble.
FBI are currently tracking him down and have not been able to find him yet.
No, I'm gonna be famous, and like some guy's gonna pull up this podcast.
It's gonna come back to bite
And
you.
it's gonna come back to bite
Oh
me.
no!
To bite. Look at this scandalous man. Look at.
He has 2 incidents driving a car.
Yeah, that's like how you know how my uncle's wife works for CNN.
Your aunt?
My
Yeah.
aunt, yeah, my aunt.
My uncle is what? Your aunt.
My aunt.
Yeah, that person.
She works for CNN, right?
Yes, we know
Well, my uncle Jason, he spent like a year in China, and like I saw a post where this guy's like, we can't trust Paula and her reporting because her husband went to China and like communism.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know, but it's gonna be something like that where it's like,
Wow.
like this guy ran into his house, like we can't trust him. Anyway, people find the randomest things.
Yeah, that would be what?
Someone in my math class found Mr. Martin's address.
Oh, that's
Really? I need it.
That's so
No.
creepy.
I want to
Oh.
surprise him.
I don't know it.
No, what? That's terrifying.
Oh,
Why?
true. Actually, I don't want it. That would
That's
be weird.
just weird.
But
It
Mr.
would be.
Martin's awesome.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
was
but
there
that
this
would be
morning.
weird.
I can drop off flowers at his porch.
That's
That's even more weird.
You just turned weird into really weird.
What?
I'll
Imagine
give
you
him
knock
a free
on his
Chick-fil-A
door
gift card.
and he opens the door and it's Parker with flowers.
I think he would love that.
I don't think he would.
Everybody
Well,
likes
ask
flowers.
him on Monday.
I like flowers.
Yeah, we have to ask him.
This
on
will be
Monday.
out Monday morning.
Yeah, get to SCA.
Clip this and then show
Hey,
it to Mr.
Mr.
Martin.
would you be weirded out if Parker showed up on your front door with flowers?
No reason.
Just randomly, no
Just-
warning, just front door with flowers.
Just a question.
I like flowers. I think everybody deserves flowers because everybody's wonderful.
Aaron Rodgers thinks he deserves more flowers from the Packers.
Yes.
He wants to
the
leave.
GM fired.
What?
What?
Did you see that? He wants the
Yeah, I
GM
saw that
fired.
too. But he wants to leave and
He-
the GM to be fired.
Well, yeah.
Well,
he
either
said
or.
there's no way. He said there's no way he's playing if
Green Bay.
or like
And
he's
it-
leaving if the GM
Yeah.
isn't fired.
Yeah.
That's a much better way to do it. Instead
Yeah,
of saying
I also
I'm
saw
out,
him
say
say-
I'm out unless.
But he might still be out even if the GM is
Yeah.
fired.
I also saw him say that he's strongly considering retirement.
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
also saw a report saying that.
Which is
yeah.
crazy.
He's gonna be like Gronk, except the opposite of what Gronk did. Gronk was about to get traded to the Lions, so he
Oh.
just retired. Like
And then
said he
came
wasn't
back a
gonna
year
play.
later.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's gonna be the same thing but reverse. He's gonna retire, just
He
so
could
that
do that. If he retires, he has to pay back his like bonuses,
Uh-huh.
but then he's free of the contract once he pays those bonuses.
and then
he
just
can be a free
signs-
agent.
No,
And-
he just pulls a Michael Jordan, comes back.
So basically, yeah, he'd basically be paying like millions of dollars to leave
Yeah.
the Packers, which is such a power move.
That is a power move.
And which he can afford. A power move
Yes.
which he
he's,
can afford.
he's literally
yeah.
just gonna like run Jeopardy while he's like in retirement, and he's gonna come back.
Yeah, he also probably got paid a ton of money to run those few episodes of Jeopardy.
I
Yeah.
don't know about a ton, but yeah, he definitely
Not as much as he gets making football,
he
but
had a
still
decent,
not like
decent amount of
Making
money.
football.
or
You said making
playing football. But
Making football.
Aaron Rodgers brand football.
He literally made football. Like the game, he just made it.
according to Owen, since he's the best quarterback of all time.
He can do things Tom Brady could never do.
Yeah, but Tom Brady was a better
Have
overall
you-
game manager, which is what you need to do as a quarterback.
The title is
listen,
quarterback, not
listen.
game manager.
Tom Brady. No, here, let me
Skill.
think about
Tom
this.
Brady's the best winner. Rodgers is the best player, soon to be surpassed by Mahomes.
No, Tom Brady's the best player and the
What?
best winner.
Have you ever seen the play in the
Stop talking about no.
2016 playoffs?
Have you seen this one play one time?
No. Have you seen The two plays where
The two
Aaron
plays.
Rodgers,
sorry, 2 plays. My bad.
Wow.
where
What did you
Aaron
see?
Rodgers completes ridiculous passes to Jeff. I'll show you the one that Aaron Rodgers tied the game against the Arizona Cardinals with. He made a
Have
play
you not seen
All
some
you
of
have
the
to do is-
comebacks that Tom Brady held over the span of a
Have you seen-
quarter?
while just throwing
not
accurate
just
passes
2
from
games,
the pocket.
a quarter.
Aaron Rodgers can throw accurate passes from the pocket. He can also roll out to his left, spin away from a guy, and launch a ball 60 yards perfectly to Jeff Janis.
Have
Tom
you-
Brady can't do that.
Have you seen a 25-point comeback in the Super Bowl?
I'm saying Tom Brady can't do some of the things physically that Aaron
Have you
Rodgers
seen
cannot
Aaron
do.
Rodgers in a Super Bowl recently?
Therefore, because he's on the Packers.
Exactly.
Because
exactly.
Aaron Rodgers can do
When was
things
the last
that
time
Tom
you
Brady
saw the
can't do.
Buccaneers in a Super Bowl until last year?
Tom Brady.
Well, they had a great team around him. They built a team
Yeah,
around
so
him,
did the
Exactly.
Packers.
which is what the Packers haven't done for
The
years.
Yes.
Listen, the
Yes.
Packers have a really good running back, one of the best wide receivers.
And that's it.
No.
They've got
Their defense is like ranked in the top 5
they've got
every
a
single
great
year.
defense.
Their defense is all right.
It's good. I'll
They-
show you. I'll
Even
show
their
you.
even their like wide receivers that aren't I'm gonna
Yeah.
say his name wrong.
Also-
Devonta Adams.
Also, Aaron Rodgers'
Are
coach there was
decent.
Mike McCarthy. And we saw what happened when he left Aaron Rodgers. Clearly not as good. We don't have to get into all of this. Why did we? We always do this.
Yeah, we got to get off.
I
this
think it's
arguing.
very simple. Aaron Rodgers is a better
No, you can't
football
say,
player
no.
than Tom Brady. Tom Brady wins more. Rodgers is a better
Is
player.
Aaron Rodgers maybe more athletic? Tom Brady isn't that athletic. Like,
Did you see his?
I mean,
he's
now while
like
he
Mac
is playing
Jones.
football at like 45 years old or however old that man is, like
It's very simple.
he's not that fast or anything.
I
like
just
that,
think
but,
that
like,
Aaron Rodgers is better at playing the position of quarterback than Tom Brady. That's it. It's very simple.
You can
I like
pick
to
you.
use stats and examples and like
But you can't because Tom
measure
Brady has better
value, but
stats.
it's very simple. I think that Aaron Rodgers plays the position of quarterback better than Tom Brady.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter because there
You
are
are-
no goats because
you
it
are-
always changes.
There are
Joe Montana
ever-changing
was the
goats
goat.
through space and time.
Yeah, it kept Johnny Unitas was the GOAT, and then Joe Montana was the GOAT, and then Peyton Manning, and then
And
Tom
soon-
Brady, and soon Patrick Mahomes. So there's never the GOAT.
No.
There's greatest guys throughout
No,
eras.
there will be.
But it's always
Did you
changing.
see? Did you see next year's #1 overall pick like projection?
For the NFL?
It's a literal goat.
What are you? Okay. I don't know.
Like
what
an
he's-
animal.
What joke is he going for here? That
So
wasn't-
there will be a true goat.
Okay.
if they ever
I'm just
get-
saying bigger, faster, stronger. The next guy
They have 4
is
legs.
always going to be better.
4 legs better
Okay.
than 2 legs.
Whatever. I guess that.
But that's more ways they can get shoestring tackled.
Calcium in their
Like,
stomachs.
do goats wear shoes?
No, they have hooves.
Ooh.
Horses wear shoes,
Horseshoes.
and they have hooves.
It's a game.
I think it's hooves, not hooves.
They've got them hooves.
Sounds like Dr. Seuss.
That's how an
over
Amish person says hooves.
They've got some hooves.
here. Sound Irish. Anyway.
What just happened?
Wait, where are we?
I think we need to wrap it up soon.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
believe in bigger, faster, stronger. The next goat will always be better than the previous one.
The goat has the hooves.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is this episode
Goat
98.
evolution. I'll do
The
a
evolution of the
presentation
goat.
on the
Now I know
evolution
what-
of the
and
goat.
now I know what the title of this episode has to be.
The evolution of the
no,
goat.
goat evolution is just the title of this episode.
Well, that would be the episode that I like go in depth on it. This is a
Oh.
teaser
What
for
came
it.
first, the goat or the egg?
Episode 98.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome to episode
Welcome back.
98. Thank
What?
you for
Welcome
watching.
back. Let us know what we should do for episode 100. We need some ideas, and it's fast approaching. Also,
Frosty the snowman.
Also 2-year
Smells
anniversary.
really bad in there.